Okay, MTG, you and Louis Gohmert, the great Louis Gohmert, went down there last night. You're a fighter. This is a fight worth having?
This is the only fight, and I'll tell you why. This what we saw in the jail last night is something that should not happen in our country. And I want to say this, it wasn't just the January 6th part of the prison and the jail that was horrific. It was all of it. There were so many things wrong there. And I think if anyone calls himself a Christian, it's time to stop being complacent. And our Christian church in America has been complacent for far too long, to a point where we are seeing people wanting to turn the federal government into the Church of America, and the federal government can never come close, and the federal government is not God. See, Christians need to get out of the pews, and you need to take action. Christians need to care about others and put your faith into actions. Loving one another isn't sitting in church 1 hour a day, or maybe going and having a Bible study where you're sitting around with the same people every week. Being a Christian means walking the walk, and that means you need to show up. You see, you have to call and you have to show up in person. Go visit people in jail. They should never have to languish there. Demand to visit people like the January 6th defendants. And if you care about this country and you care about the future for your children and your grandchildren, make it be known that you will never stand for this kind of mistreatment, where people, the men that I saw last night when we walked in that room, I almost don't have words, it's hard to describe it, but we walked in that room and I was greeted by men who thought they were never going to see anybody come for them. They came out cheering and crying as soon as they saw me, and they were so thankful. It was like they were prisoners of war. They had lost hope. They felt forgotten. They said that some of their family members think they're dead, and they're not dead. They're there, and they are being treated horribly, and they are being pursued by the power of the federal government. But here's who we are. We are the American people, and this government is a government for the people and by the people. And that means the people of this country need to tell this government that we are reining them in, and we will not stand for their authoritarianism and their tyranny. And that is exactly what we are going through right now. One of the men gave me this picture right here, and he let me have it. And I will not stop until this man and the rest of them are free and this happy once again. Yes, they are charged with crimes. Yes, they deserve their day in court. And justice should be served, but not justice that comes with a weapon of politics, because politics is evil. It is completely evil. And I want you to know, if you care about this country, none of us have drawn a flag. None of us have drawn a flag and sing the national anthem every single night at 9 p.m. But there are men that are being held and treated as political prisoners that do it every night, and they cry when they sing it. And I got to be there with them and sing the national anthem last night. America, we have to fix it. And if we don't fix it now, if you're too scared and you're too quiet and you just don't have time to fix it right now, it's gone. It will be completely gone. And the only people we can blame is ourselves. It will be ourselves. And so I'm calling on every American watching this show. Get up and get involved. I'm calling on you, Christians. If you're a Christian, get up. Get off of your knees. Depend on your faith in God. Let him do the work, but put your feet moving forward. Now it's time to save our country, and we will do that by being the American people that we think that we are, but actually being the American people by taking action and stopping the tyranny in America.